What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Always great to see your beautiful smiley faces. Around 3-4 days ago, I made a vlog in which I talk about 5 mistakes that expats make whenever they move to Thailand. And that vlog was very well received. It had a lot of engagement, especially for my small channel. So I figure since we are still in quarantine, we're still not allowed to leave our home unless it's for absolutely necessary. They still require people to wear the mask, even if you are walking somewhere by yourself or face a 20,000 baht fine. So I figure, why not just double down on what is already working and make another vlog in which I'm going to talk about 5 things that expats absolutely hate about Thailand. But before I get into it, let me just say that I've been living here in Thailand for the past 5 years. My wife is Thai, my kids are Thai. We have properties, we have investments. So Thailand is my adopted home. And then there's not a day that goes by in which I don't find something wonderful, or that I don't learn something new, or be surprised by how nice Thailand is, how beautiful Thailand is, by how wonderful the people are, and how thankful I am to be living here. Okay, so now let's get into it. The top 5 things that foreigners absolutely hate about living in Thailand. And number 1, it's the way how people drive. It doesn't matter if you are on a motorcycle or if you are driving a car, your life is gonna flash in front of your eyes on a weekly basis. It's not only that they're driving incredibly fast, but they also are very rude. Like, they will cut in front of you. They will drive extremely fast past you just to cut for an exit or something. They don't obey the traffic laws because they will come on the opposite direction of where you're supposed to go. So Thailand have some of the most dangerous roads over here, and it's not because the roads are bad, it's mainly how people are driving. Is that they don't obey the traffic rules and there's no one to enforce those rules. So and take in consideration that these are probably people who are some of the nicest people, who will probably really cool to sit down, have a drink with, who would probably even give you like their shirt off their back if you need to. But once you put them behind the wheel, they become the most inconsiderate people on earth. So in number 2, very close to number 1 of things that foreigners hate about living here in Thailand is the antiquated laws, especially when you are dealing with immigration. For example, I am supposed to do my visa extension in the next couple of months. And one of the things that they require is a hand-drawn map to my house. Like, a Google map is not good enough. Like, I can give them a coordinates to my house in which they can just put on their phone and it's gonna take them directly to my door. But that is not acceptable. It needs to be hand-drawn. And there's a list of stuff. And on top of that, especially like I said, the immigration, a rule that might apply one place doesn't apply somewhere else. The same rule might apply to one immigration officer and it might not apply for the different immigration officer. Like, this is a true story. We went to immigration one time. The immigration officer looked through our paperwork. They said, you need this paper. We left, we went and got that paper, come back, see another immigration officer. They looked through it and they moved that paper aside. They said, you don't need this. And so, these are the sort of stuff that it just drives us crazy. But actually, for the past couple of years, they seem to be a little bit more organized. They seem to have things a little bit better under control, and hopefully they standardize these things and they train people appropriately so that we don't have to deal so much with this. But still, there's a lot of hoops, there's still a lot of stuff, there's still a lot of antiquated laws and things that we have to do that just doesn't make any sense. Like they need pictures of your bedroom. And they want someone to go and check in your bedroom. I don't even like when my own mother goes into my bedroom, never mind some complete stranger. But those are the things that you have to do. So that is another one of those stuff in which it just drives us crazy. Number 3 is xenophobia or xenophobia. Hold on. Do you say xenophobia or xenophobia? 1 minute, let me check it.
Xenophobia.
Hear that?
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia. Okay, I was saying it right. But I guess it goes both ways. It goes xenophobia and xenophobia. So, xenophobia. Basically, there's a difference between xenophobia and nationalism. Nationalism is thinking that everything about Thailand is the best. Xenophobia is when, like, some Thais, they treat people from other countries wrong, especially if you're coming from other Southeast Asia countries. If you're coming from India and Pakistan, like in my case, they might think that I'm African or I'm from Pakistan or someplace. They tend to give me an attitude until they either hear me speaking or they see from my own way how I conduct myself. They're like, oh yeah, this is probably American, so we need to be nice. So there is another one that it might not bother some people all that much, but that is one of those that totally bothers me. And number 4 of things that foreigners absolutely hate about Thailand is the Thais need to save face. I made a vlog about a month ago in which I was a little bit, I never uploaded because I was kind of critical of the government. And I said that words or phrases such as "we don't know" and "we were wrong" and "please help," those words, they don't exist in the Thai vocabulary. And I was a little bit critical of the government, so I didn't upload that because the need for Thailand or the need for the Thai people to save face is beyond comprehension. And because they will never come back and say, hey, I don't know this, can you help me? Or if they say something and then they were wrong, they will never come back and say, sorry, I was wrong, I kind of made a mistake. Those are words that you will never hear a Thai say, period. And to us as foreigners, in which sometimes we just need a concrete answer. We want to know if you're wrong, we want to know if you need help, we want to know if there's something that we are doing wrong. We never get a concrete answer. And we always have to read between the lines to understand what is actually happening. And that absolutely drives us crazy. But now, last but not least, of the top things that foreigners absolutely hate about Thailand is other foreigners. Seriously. I mean, we are supposed to be together on this, and I don't understand why there's so much hate between foreigners. And I noticed this mainly here in Thailand, because when I was in Japan, if I walk by another foreigner, I see them, recognize them, give them that nod, and they give me that nod back. Here, you see another foreigner, they look at you like, what the hell are you doing in my country? I mean, seriously, man. And I don't get that. There's so much jealousy, there's so much hate towards other foreigners, especially if someone is doing well. Well, that is the top 5 things that foreigners absolutely hate about Thailand. I know that there's probably more that I missed, so comment down below. Is there anyone that I missed? Any other thing that kind of bother people? I'm sure that I could make this list a little bit longer if I wanted to, or if I want the vlog to be longer. But now, if you enjoyed this vlog, if you are watching to this point and you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please watch another vlog. See if this is the sort of content that you like, and if you like it, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell icon so like this you're notified whenever I upload a new video. If this is not the sort of content that you particularly like, I really want you to be part of this community. So, comment below. Tell me ways in which I can improve. So like this, I can earn your views next time. And hopefully you will be part of this community in the future, and you can comment and subscribe and share and like and all that good stuff. So that is gonna be it for me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. If this vlog is as well received as the other one, I'm thinking about doing like a top 5 list every Friday. Basically, I would call it something like Top 5 Fridays, in which I will pick a topic and I'll list 5 things that is wonderful about it, or 5 things that is negative about it, when it comes to Thailand, obviously. Please comment below. Let me know what you guys think about that idea.